Oil runs deep in Texas, but the secrets run even deeper. Season 1 of Landman gave us a taste of the dirty deals, broken promises, and high-stakes drama that comes with life in the oil business. But what if that was just the beginning? Landman. Season 1 followed Tommy Norris, played by Billy Bob Thornton, a crisis manager working in the wild world of West Texas oil fields. His job wasn't just about pipelines and profits, it was about surviving the power struggles, calming angry landowners, and making sure the billion-dollar oil business didn't go up in flames. Tommy wasn't a hero. He wasn't a villain either. He was stuck in the middle, trying to do what he thought was right while working for people who only cared about money. We saw him handle explosive situations, both on the ground and behind closed doors. Whether it was dealing with a toxic spill or a corporate cover-up, Tommy was always a step ahead, but just barely. Every time he fixed one problem, two more popped up. But it wasn't just about oil. Season 1 gave us deep family drama, betrayal from old friends, and a growing sense that this world doesn't let anyone walk away clean. We met strong characters like Angela, a landowner who refused to be pushed around, and Cooper, a young man, who wanted to change the oil industry from the inside, but didn't realize how dirty it really was. The season ended on a major cliffhanger, with secrets being revealed and loyalties being tested. Tommy was left standing in the middle of a storm, one that could destroy everything he's built. Fans were left asking, what comes next? Will Tommy continue to play the game, or will he finally fight back? Will the oil giants win, or will the people finally rise up? Season 1 set the stage, but Season 2 is about to bring the fire. Landman Season 1 followed Tommy Norris, played by Billy Bob Thornton, a crisis manager working in the wild world of West Texas oil fields. His job wasn't just about pipelines and profits. It was about surviving the power struggles, calming angry landowners, and making sure the billion-dollar oil business didn't go up in flames. Tommy wasn't a hero. He wasn't a villain either. He was stuck in the middle, trying to do what he thought was right while working for people who only cared about money. We saw him handle explosive situations, both on the ground and behind closed doors. Whether it was dealing with a toxic spill or a corporate cover-up, Tommy was always a step ahead, but just barely. Every time he fixed one problem, two more popped up. But it wasn't just about oil. Season 1 gave us deep family drama, betrayal from old friends, and a growing sense that this world doesn't let anyone walk away clean. We met strong characters like Angela, a landowner who refused to be pushed around, and Cooper, a young man, who wanted to change the oil industry from the inside, but didn't realize how dirty it really was. The season ended on a major cliffhanger, with secrets being revealed and loyalties being tested. Tommy was left standing in the middle of a storm, one that could destroy everything he's built. Fans were left asking, what comes next? Will Tommy continue to play the game, or will he finally fight back? Will the oil giants win, or will the people finally rise up? Season 1 set the stage, but Season 2 is about to bring the fire. A storm is coming to West Texas, not just in the sky, but in the oil fields, in boardrooms, and inside families. Season 2 of Landman wastes no time. It jumps straight into chaos. The oil industry is shifting. A new, younger energy company is rising fast, and it's not playing by the old rules. These new players are ruthless, tech-driven, and not afraid to get their hands dirty. They threaten everything the old oil kings built, and this time, even someone like Tommy Norris may not have enough tricks left to survive. The setting expands too. We're no longer only watching the dusty oil fields and local town halls. This season reaches into polished corporate offices, private mansions, and even courtrooms. There are protests on the roads, secret meetings in luxury hotels, and a political storm brewing in the state capitol. Everything is bigger. The power struggles are no longer just about oil. Now it's about control of land, water, public opinion, and the future of Texas itself. Season 2 explores themes deeper than before. It shows the rising pressure between the old world and the new, between people who still believe in handshake deals and those who think data and speed win everything. It also dives into the cost of ambition. How much are these characters willing to give up? Family, love, honor, just to stay on top. One of the most powerful parts of this season is the growing voice of the people who've been pushed aside. Landowners are starting to fight back. Some of them are tired of broken promises and oil leaks that poison their land. Others are forming dangerous alliances with competitors just to take back what's theirs. This is not just a business fight anymore. It's personal. Farmers, ranchers, and former friends are turning on each other. Even inside the Norris family, we see cracks forming. Trust is wearing thin. But the biggest surprise in Season 2 is that the oil industry is not the only battlefield. Emotions are rising. Secrets are harder to hide, and a new romance, unexpected and risky, starts to grow in the middle of all this tension. A new couple forms, and their story will challenge everything the show has built so far. One comes from the world of oil money, the other from those who fight against it. Their connection could change alliances, destroy careers, or even start a war. This season is louder, bolder, and sharper. It's not just about survival anymore. It's about who's willing to burn the entire system down to start something new. And by the time the season ends, no one will be left untouched. The power in Landman doesn't only come from oil. It comes from the faces behind the decisions, the people who fight, lie, and love in the shadows of the rigs. Season 2 brings back some unforgettable characters, but it also introduces new faces that will shake the story to its core. And this time, the cast isn't just here to support the drama. They are the drama. Billy Bob Thornton returns as Tommy. Norris, more worn down and dangerous than ever. His calm voice and sharp mind are still his weapons, but the world around him is growing louder and faster. He's no longer just a fixer, he's becoming a target. And the deeper he goes, the more he has to choose between keeping his job or keeping his soul. Back with him is Cooper Norris, his son, still struggling to prove himself. In Season 1, Cooper wanted to change the system from the inside. But now, after seeing how deep the corruption runs, he's angrier, more reckless. His ideals are fading, replaced by frustration. He might be the heart of the show this season, but hearts break, and his is already under pressure. We also see the return of Angela, a landowner who once trusted the system. Her role grows stronger now. She's becoming a leader for others like her, landowners, farmers, and small-town voices, who are tired of being ignored. She's no longer just protecting her land, she's building a resistance, and she's not alone. But it's the new cast that really adds fire to Season 2. The biggest surprise? A powerful female character played by a rising star, sharp, intelligent, and deadly in negotiations. She's the head of a clean energy company trying to take over oil lands. But don't be fooled. She's not here to save the planet. She's here to win. She's calm on the surface, but cold underneath. And her past may have deeper ties to the Norris family than anyone knows. Also joining the cast is a mysterious businessman from overseas, bringing foreign money and influence into Texas oil for the first time. He doesn't care about Texas pride or family loyalty, only numbers. His arrival adds a global pressure to the already boiling local drama. He's smart, charming, and dangerous in a quiet way. And he sees people as pieces to move on a chessboard. There's also a younger activist, character, full of fire and truth. She's fearless, willing to go to court or even chain herself to a pipeline if needed. Her voice is loud, her presence bold, and she will challenge both sides, oil and clean energy, for their secrets. She's not impressed by anyone's power, not even Tommy's. The mix of old and new creates electric tension. The returning characters bring the weight of history. The new ones bring unpredictability. And when they collide, alliances will fall apart and new rivalries will be born. But one connection stands out. One of these new faces will become part of the romance storyline, teased in the trailer. A romance built not on love, but on conflict, and maybe something more dangerous. In Landman Season 2, the cast doesn't just carry the plot forward, they pull it in new directions. They challenge each other, betray each other, and in some cases, fall for each other. This isn't just a new season, it's a full reboot of the emotional stakes, and with this cast, no one is safe. Sometimes, love grows in silence. Other times, it explodes in the middle of a war, and that's exactly what happens in Landman Season 2. The new couple reveal is not soft, sweet, or easy. It's messy, forbidden, and full of consequences. This isn't just a love story. It's a risk that could shake the whole foundation of West Texas oil country. The trailer gives us only a glimpse. One long look, a brief smile, and then a hand that lingers just a second too long. But fans already know something big is coming. This season introduces a romance that no one saw coming. It's between two characters on opposite sides of the fight, one deeply connected to the old oil world and the other leading a movement to tear it all down. When they meet, it's not love at first sight. It's anger, challenge, heat, and eventually, something neither of them can walk away from. The male lead, closely tied to the Norris family legacy, has grown up with oil in his blood. He understands the business, the land, and the lies that keep it running. But he's tired of the secrets, the cover-ups, and watching families break apart while rich men get richer. He wants change, but he doesn't know how to get it without burning everything down. She, on the other hand, is fierce, young, and fearless. She's one of the new faces introduced this season, a clean energy advocate with a sharp tongue and no patience for tradition. She sees oil as a poison and the people running it as greedy liars. But when she crosses paths with him, her beliefs begin to bend. Not break, but bend. She sees something human in him, something real, and that's where the trouble begins. Their connection grows in stolen moments, in courtrooms, on protest lines, and during arguments that get too personal. It's raw, full of tension, and complicated by the fact that both are hiding things. Secrets that could destroy each other's cause. If the oil world finds out he's falling for the enemy, his future is over. If her allies learn she's softening toward someone on the other side, she loses her power. They should stay away. They know that. But they don't. This romance doesn't come with flowers and happy music. It comes with risk, betrayal, and the feeling that at any moment someone could get hurt. And yet, their bond grows stronger, not just because of attraction, but because they understand each other's loneliness. Both of them are caught between who they are and what they believe in. And maybe, just maybe, they can build something new together. By the end of the trailer, we hear a line that changes everything. If you stand with me, you lose them. If you stay with them, you lose yourself. It's clear, this love story is not a side plot. It's the heart of Season 2. Their choices could shift alliances, destroy careers, and even spark a bigger war. Fans are already picking sides. Some say it's doomed. Others hope it might save them both. But one thing is certain. This is the couple that no one expected, and they will be impossible to ignore.